What's up? In this video, what I want to do is kind of quickly go over supplementary and complementary angles. Now, supplementary angles are going to be two angles that are going to add to 180 degrees. Now, the two angles don't have to make up a straight line. These are actually also what we call a linear pair because they share a vertex as well as a line. So not all supplementary angles are what we call a linear pair, but it is important to understand that the sum of these two angles, A and B, are going to add up to 180 degrees, which is now going to define them as supplementary angles. Now, the next two angles I want to talk to you about are going to be complementary angles. Now, complementary angles are going to be two angles that add up to be 90 degrees. So again, two angles don't have to actually be inside of a right angle, but again, anytime you have two angles that add up to 90 degrees, we call those two angles complementary. Now, a lot of times students forget what are supplementary angles and what are complementary angles, or they mix them back and forth. So what I recommend students do as they are working through problems, whenever they see the word supplementary, I just go ahead and write plus 180. And whenever I go ahead and see the word complementary on a problem or in a diagram, right next to complementary, I go ahead and tell them to write plus 90 degrees. Now, they don't have to do this for very long until they have this ingrained in their memory that supplementary angles are two angles that add to 180 degrees and complementary angles are two angles that add to 90 degrees. So now that we know what supplementary and complementary angles are, it's time to work through some examples. In the next video, I'm going to work through how do we use the idea or the understanding of supplementary angles to solve for missing values. I'll see you in the next video.